What's up guys, Cloudie here checking in from the America server, and this is going to be a quick video about the second patch of February, which was just installed on the servers today morning or earlier today, and here are the patch notes as posted by GM Luckrock. Let's just get to it, especially because I wasted a lot of time by not recording any voice because NVIDIA just turned itself to push to talk for some reason. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have a new hero, Taily, who is a tank, who seems to be pretty versatile both in PvE and PvP. She will be very useful for Trial of Earth, I believe, but I'm gonna do a full video on her later on. So for now, let's just say that she seems pretty nice. Of course, a lolly again with a new costume, and she has some dogs who are called number 1 and number 2. Good stuff, I guess. Yeah. So I said I will go into more detail about her later on. There is a separate post just about her, and the one interesting thing about her is yeah, this part which says our dark researcher Evan. Now this is interesting because if you saw the news about the offline event and what they were showing there to the people who got to go, there are some new heroes coming like Evan, this guy, Dark Hustle, Dark Frey, and then we have a new raid boss as well who is Sakmeh, the brother of Cain. Shakmeh maybe? Sorry, bad pronunciation. Anyway, yeah. So he's mentioned in the story of Taily here. Guess we will get to know more soon. In regards to Taily, sorry, I needed to restart everything. There is a new event for celebrating the release of her. This is part of it is to do clear dragons once, summon gear once. This can be done from the free daily. There is spend 500 stamina, spend 1000 stamina, and this will get you 13 points every day for 14 days, which is 182 points. And then for acquiring Taily and getting her to Transcendence 5, and yeah, here are the points actually. The Transcendence 3, Transcendence 5, and reaching level 90. Now this will get you around 300 points. So without actually doing any pulls, if you just get her and get her to max, you will get 300 points, which is almost the maximum reward. So if you also want her unique weapon, however, then you will also need to pull gears, and you will need 3 unique gears actually to get that. So if you want her weapon, that's the price to pay. I think it's not too bad, actually. This is, for me, an improvement over the previous ones where you needed to obtain a lot more gears to actually get the rewards. This makes it easier, so I think that's a good thing. And the event is up for 2 weeks, so you can definitely have enough time. If you get to this one, the second line, for 60 points, then you don't even need to do the farming every day. So yeah, good stuff. Moving on, a new set of costumes. We have Naraxis, Glenvis, Cleo, Laia, Theo, Frey, Lorraine, Maria. The 2D arts are very nice. I especially love Lorraine here, but all of them are really nice. My only problem with Theo is that it looks very similar to one of his old costumes where he was in the boy band kind of thing. So, yeah. But they are nice. I like the 2D animation especially, and they come with some special motions or positions that they do when they wear this costume. So all in all, Vespa has been doing well here, I think. Special event dungeon, so now that the event has ended, we get something in Central Orwell again. This is to farm gold or mystic fragments. If you have extra stamina to burn, you can do that. It's not too bad. They mentioned that you will be receiving the costumes for League of Honor regular season rewards in the mail. This is ending in less than 3 weeks now, so if you guys want to get the costumes, make sure you get into League of Honor. Remember, you need to be at least in Diamond rank to get 1 costume. If you reach Masters, you will get 2, and if you reach Masters 5, then one of them will be a legendary costume and the other will be a regular one, so that's pretty nice. Good to farm for it. If only I didn't hate PvP so much, but well, whatever. League of Honor Global Preseason Open. So on the 16th of March, they will open the preseason. So this is actually where it ends with the regular season, and for 2 weeks we can rest from League of Honor. Okay, Guild Conquest on the other hand will start from the 3rd of March and last until the 25th of May. Now, some changes here are the boss health wasn't just doubled, but increased 5 times, and they have increased the kill bonus to 10 times actually. So 60 trillion for Tearfus and 100 trillion for Luckrail, but their HP is a lot more too. Also interestingly, as mentioned, their skills are a bit less punishing now, so the avalanche skill is easier to get through, less hits required, but the boss also takes less damage during knockdowns, and also the amount of damage Tearfus receives in the early stages of the battle is decreased, but as the battle goes on he will receive more and more damage. And the same goes for Luckrail, but in his case the deadly boomerang damage is reduced. Now for Vel'Kazar, his health is increased to 50 trillion, so a lot harder to kill him now. The Executioner Cascades will be receiving less health each time you get into that round with Vel'Kazar, that he summons the Cascades. And after all the Cascades have been destroyed, Vel'Kazar's disable duration is reduced by 1 second, so you will have less time to burn him and the fake Cascades. Damage received in the early stages of the battle will increase and over time will decrease, because according to their statistics most of the damage was done in the end of the battle, so they are doing an inverse to the other bosses, and Vel'Kazar will take more damage at the start, which is interesting. I'm not sure if this is really needed, but I guess they know what they are doing. We'll see. And physical damage to the boss is slightly increased, so this is so that physical teams can catch a bit up to Cleo. He was absolutely dominating Vel'Kazar this season, so Hanus, Urze and Zephyr teams should be better off this time. Guild Wars season is also ending on the 3rd of March. And then on the 9th we will have a new season, it seems. So we are only like one week of a break here, but whatever, it's good stuff. Now, as mentioned in the pre-notes, they have consolidated Royal Vault, Stockade, Upper Dungeon and Conquest into a single dungeon. You receive 4 keys now. If you have Nikki, you receive 5 per day, and you can also use rubies to get more, but this will only give you 1 and I don't really recommend it. And the reason for that is that you can only enter each of these 2 times a day. So if you have 4 keys, then maybe you can do gold twice and maybe fragments twice. The rewards seem to be doubling per stage so far, because you need to go through, there are 6 stages to each of them and you need to go through them one by one to reach the highest one. And they seem pretty generous, but you can only run them twice a day. Loot booster doesn't apply, but it seems you can use your guild's bonuses for, and probably hot time for the base gold and XP that you get here. You also get some boxes of gold for which it doesn't apply, however. They are, and since Conquest was removed, you can also no longer obtain Cursed Ruby Flask. However, there is a daily mission which will give 3 and a weekly mission which will give 5. So altogether 21 plus 5, 26, which is pretty low if you consider that there are some pretty heavy stamina burn even sometimes. So I have a feeling that after a while you will actually run out of cursed flasks, which by the way no longer have their stun effect or speed increase effect, which is really nice. And that's actually good if you can run out of them in a sense, because then you will not feel forced to do normal farming as opposed to doing dispatch battles, because dispatch is just going in the background. You no longer need to run your phone all the time. Of course, it also means that you can farm fewer rubies through stamina spending. But since nobody has that much stamina if you are doing these events, like the last one, then I guess it's a good thing. All in all, I think that's a good thing. Some changes to Apple ID login. If you have iOS 13 or later, you can link your account with Apple ID, and you can do so to link the Game Center too. Panseron is added to the heroes in. Kivera's unique weapon is added to the arena shop, desert costumes have some changes to the signature motion, whatever that is. A change to the battle loss screen that it gets a slight improve, and there are some bug fixes about weird displays and soul weapons not being displayed and stuff. And this one is my favorite: correct the absence of eyeglass when wearing Luna's darkness costume. Absolutely great. There are some skill issues with that were fixed with Mei, Arch, and Kirze. Always a good stuff. And that's basically what we have. And I'm not recording anything in game because I restarted trying to troubleshoot my mic, and I'm just not gonna start up the emulator again, or I won't have time to upload this. Sorry about that, guys. Technology, even though I'm IT. Now, okay, so this is the I really like the name, the Taily's. So this is the welcoming Taily event, Rock of Perseverance Prochika. Okay, good name. Also note that on the 26th, so tomorrow, we start the Orwell Foundation's Day special missions. Clearing daily missions will get you rewards: Ruby, Stone of Infinity Ruby, Artifact Piece Ruby, Unique Weapon Ticket, Soul Stone Ticket. And these should be actually selectors. And I believe there is one more event coming up which they haven't disclosed yet, but I think they mentioned it earlier. We get a Hero Awakening Transcendence discount, which is nice. Double Kinship, yeah, okay. I do not have any heroes anymore at the end, but okay. Dragon Raid, yeah, so nobody does dragons that hard anymore. Gear Grind, I always like these. And yeah, that's it. Kinda had to make this a fast one now because of what technology pulled on me, but still hope this is useful to you guys. Let me know in the comments below, and feel free to like or subscribe, even helps with the YouTube algorithm. And guess that's it for now. Cloudie out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.